I'll start by saying, we've won a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Disney just announced, we were talking about in the previous segment, they're getting rid of that transgender storyline. Woke is broke. Target regrets it. Bud Light regrets it. They ain't never going to recover. And so with the political victories, the cultural victories, we are charging ahead, and we need to make sure that we keep on doing this. But then you get this story, and I don't know if anyone expected anything different, to be honest. Matt Walsh made one of the best comedies I've seen in probably a decade plus.
Apparently, Ben Shapiro buys Tim Pool on Timcast and internet erupts over it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I don't care about Ben Shapiro or Tim Pool. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm covering it. But apparently, it's the talk of the town. And yeah, basically, we have Tim Pool talking about Matt Walsh and stuff. How he was snubbed over, by the Oscars for his documentary. I mean, surprise, surprise, they don't really like conservative made movies and stuff, and it's fine, but it's that basically just out there to get the breaking news put out there. So I don't usually show my face in this channel, but hello, but there's going to be times throughout this video I'm going to have to show my face that's covering Tim Pool. All right, so the fact of the matter is that as you all know, the conservative film Am I Racist is snubbed by the Oscars and stuff. Tim Pool is making a big deal about it. And, Tim Pool on Timcast was basically breaking the news brought out by Daily Wire, where I'm also going to share a few tweets here, too, from Tim Pool, as well as any updates surrounding Tim Pool. But, yeah, Tim Pool apparently is selling Timcast to the Daily Wire. All right, so it's basically the tweet right here where it talks about Tim Pool addressing the Daily Wire buying Timcast with the muddled garden analogy. I'm gonna get to that tweet in a few, but I want to go ahead and share with you all the video that Tim Pool from Timcast is sharing and trying to clear up the rumors about the whole mess with Daily Wire buying Timcast. And quite frankly, I mean, he starts off by defending the movie and then he addresses that particular rumor. So if you enjoy what's being shared in this video, go ahead and smash the like button, share the video for our across social media. Let's get into it.
And I'll start by saying this. First, let me read the headline. Conservative documentary Am I Racist snubbed by Oscar doc voters despite claiming box office crown. I'll start by saying, we've won a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Disney just announced, we were talking about in the previous segment, they're getting rid of that transgender storyline. Woke is broke. Target regrets it. Bud Light regrets it. They ain't never going to recover. And so with the political victories, the cultural victories, we are charging ahead, and we need to make sure that we keep on doing this. But then you get this story, and I don't know if anyone expected anything different, to be honest. Matt Walsh made one of the best comedies I've seen in probably a decade plus. If you haven't seen Am I Racist, you need to, because despite them calling it a political documentary, it's not really. It's Matt Walsh playing a character where he wants to do the work and learn how to not be racist or be anti-racist, whatever, and it's slapstick comedy. I tell people, like, an example of one of the jokes is that Matt Walsh is carrying a stack of plates and he trips and he drops them. That's it. He doesn't preach anything. And they do, there's a really funny bit where everybody's seen this already. He convinces Robin DiAngelo to pay reparations to his black producer. And they show on screen how much money they paid her to do this. And it's like $15,000. And then when she hands $35 over, the number goes down. It was really well done. But they weren't saying anything overtly political. They were showing it to you and making fun of the whole scenario. I'm not surprised to see that they submitted for the Oscars, as they should, because it is one of the most successful documentaries in decades, and it was an amazing comedy. And they say that Am I Racist, the controversial documentary that satirizes diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, failed to make the Oscar shortlist of nonfiction features today, despite earning more money at the box office than any other documentary this year by far. The film was directed by Justin Folk, featuring Matt Walsh going undercover to infiltrate DEI seminars. Yes, but they're making it seem like it was a serious documentary. His character...
Yeah. He's explaining the movie, and a lot of y'all probably already saw the movie. But the fact of the matter is that he's selling Timcast to Daily Wire.
I missed that.
when they reenact Jesse Smollett with Matt Walsh and he's fighting the Macabros.
Yes.
Now that the movie's been out, I don't mind to spoil it, but it's unsurprising to see in Hollywood, in these institutions, they are still trying to say no. So what I'll say right now is we've had tremendous victories across the board. We now have to entrench everything we're doing as the institution. Now's the time where we have to
Forward the line.
Yes, but and specifically, we need ubiquity. Matt Walsh and Daily Wire attempted an Oscar makes sense. You want to infiltrate their institutions and say, hey, look, we played by the rules. We made a documentary. It made a lot of money. It was at the box office. What's the problem? Well, they say we don't want to have you because it's gatekeeping. I tell you, what you need now, because the Democrats are going to do this, mark my words, they've got to put up billboards and TV commercials for Matt Walsh's show.
His regular show.
His regular show. Rumble needs to do this. Daily Wire needs to do this. We need to do this. Everybody needs to be doing this. I remember when I worked at Vice, my cousin texted.
You know what I just realized, and this is a thought here, and I could be wrong. What if he's saying what if Tim Pool is saying all these good things about Am I Racist from Matt Walsh as a way of, basically setting it up for him to go into his Timcast to go into Daily Wire? That's just me. I'm speculating. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed sharing this video, go ahead and smash the like button. And also share the video for our across social media. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you're notified of future uploads and updates. But what if Tim Pool is basically saying all these things for, Matt Walsh as well as Daily Wire for them to go ahead and become welcomed in and stuff? I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but this is basically like a post here on X and stuff where it's announced that Tim Pool is selling his entire Timcast operation to the Daily Wire, effective January 1st. According to different sources, as this post here from Meteorite News is being shared online. Now, then there was also like the news and updates where a lot of people are reacting to what Tim Pool said in his post on X as well. So Tim Pool puts an official statement out there where Tim Pool says many people have been spreading rumors just pertaining to the future of Timcast and our operation in West Virginia. It's an interesting question, and it really gets to the heart of how independent media operates and what we need to do in the future. All right. And when you're building something like Timcast IRL, hang on. It's not just about saying we're independent and leaving it that. Basically, it's starting to seem like this has become more of a word salad. Matter of fact, I'm curious to see what they're saying in the comments right now. Let's see what they're saying in the comments. JFG, good friend of mine, saying Chicken City Garden word salad. That is true. What else? You also got people basically blasting Tim Pool for this in the comment section, and never thought I'd see this from those. But it seems to me like there's like a lot more people from, who used to be fans of Tim Pool but no longer fans, but saying, dude, this word salad would make Kamala Harris proud, and saying, I tried reading this in context in which I exist, and I still can't figure out if you're denying the rumors or confirming them. And then there's also someone else saying that I'm disappointed you didn't mention the significance of the passage of time, or did you mention the idea that if you need to be focused on what can be unburdened by what has been? And then people also spamming different memes and pictures and stuff up here. And then later on, going into even further, you got also people just posting pictures that they're hilarious and stuff, Someone even says, dude, I really don't care if you sell to real Daily Wire, but this response is actively anti-authentic and blatantly untrustworthy. And then someone else commented, if you were a wise man talking Tim Pool, you would have gauged how your subscribers view the Daily Wire before before how your subscribers view the Daily Wire before moving forward with this move. Like Peterson before you, your brand will likely suffer. That's definitely true, because right now Daily Wire is suffering ever since they went on ahead and let go of let go of Candace Owens, and recently Brett Cooper left. Not sure why. No reasons were said of that yet, but someone even posted up here where they use Grok on X to analyze it. Let's go to that Grok post reading. It says they asked to analyze what Tim Pool said from the Tim Pool post on X, and they analyzed what Tim Pool said. Let me see. Tim Pool, he say many people have been spreading rumors about Timcast and what we do in West Virginia. It's like making a big pot of soup. You start with the bare, then you add the good stuff. Not base. Base, then you add the good stuff. Make sure not to add too much or too spicy, or else bork. And then he basically made a chicken reference and everything. And then the soup, it will not be good. Tim Pool talk about, growing like the garden. Yes, you plant the seeds, you watch it grow, but be careful with the weeds. You add chickens to the garden. They help with the pests, make the garden grow better. So he says, we grow, but we must be careful. Not too fast, not too much, or we lose what we've built. So Tim Pool, what Tim Pool says, Tim Pool talks about adding gardening to Chicken City, bringing more chickens, making everything work together like a happy little Swedish chef kitchen. Buck. Basically, this is all word salad coming from Tim Pool. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not a fan of Tim Pool. I'm not a fan of Ben Shapiro. I'm not a fan of Matt Walsh. I'm not a fan of Daily Wire. Okay, I really don't care about them. If this is something that Tim Pool does and stuff, have at it. He's gonna lose like more subscribers and more fans over this. And the fact of the matter is, if you want to, people are already seeing him as a sellout by making this move, if this rumor is true. All right. And then it's like a lot of people just basically also lost trust and no longer remain fans of Daily Wire after what they did to Candace Owens. You see, you had people of different races who just got into Daily Wire, and then seeing how they did what they did to Candace Owens. Now they left. Okay, so Tim Pool making this move, I don't know what the real reason why, but I guarantee you that this reason in his post right here ain't it. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional thoughts you might have on this particular topic. If you enjoy what was shared in this video, go ahead and smash the like button, share the video far wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already, enjoyed all the content that I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification so that way you're notified of future uploads and updates. Till then, peace.